Folk legends can fade with time, or they can get stronger and stronger. In southern New Jersey, the legend of the Jersey Devil, the unlucky, unwanted 13th child, has never lost its hold on the imagination of the public. There it is, 1,000,000 acres of scrub pine that stretches all the way to the shore. From here at the ranger station on Apple Pie Hill, the highest point in South Jersey, on a clear day you can see Philadelphia in one direction and Atlantic City in the other. And in between, an ocean of green. Sandy marshland where the trees sometimes grow no taller than a man and often form tortured, twisting shapes. Probably the most remarkable thing about the Pine Barrens is that they're even here at all. Right in the heart of one of the most densely populated areas of the world. Within a couple hours drive of this spot live tens of millions of people. The so-called capital of the Pines is the tiny village of Chatsworth in Burlington County. Busby's General Store has been a fixture here since the 1860s. Owner Marilyn Schmidt runs a gift shop where a lot of merchandise is devil-related. Do people come in here and ask you about the Jersey Devil?
Every week.
So what do you say? What are some of the questions they ask?
Where can we find him? And I tell them on a bad day, behind the counter.
So what type of merchandise do you have in the store and what sells the most?
Well, we have a Jersey Devil poster, which is an excellent seller. We usually have Jersey Devil mugs that we're out of right now. We have carvings, statuary, and the big Jersey Devil hanging by the fireplace.
Spooky and full of secrets, the Pine Barrens hold stories that stretch back to colonial times and beyond. Stories of pirates and buried treasure and ghost towns that sank into the sea. The Lenni Lenape Indians used to call this region the Land of the Dragon. Soon after, European settlers began to arrive here in the 17th and 18th centuries. Reports began to circulate about a mysterious, demonic creature lurking in the woods. To the settlers and their descendants right down to the present day, this creature is known as the Jersey Devil. He's been described as being anywhere from 3 to 20 feet tall. He's made up of a collection of spare parts from other creatures, the head of a horse, the feet of a goat. Some say that what people think is a devil is really nothing more than one of the sandhill cranes that nest in the tidal marshes around here. There are many stories about the origin of the Jersey Devil, sometimes known as the Leeds Devil, because in many stories his birthplace is right here at Leeds Point, Atlantic County. There actually was a Leeds family here in the early 1700s.
And the story goes that Mother Leeds had 12 children, and she was so frustrated when she found she was expecting the 13th that she cried out in frustration, "I hope it's a devil."
On the night the baby was born, there was a terrible thunderstorm. The midwives gathered around her and Mother Leeds gave birth to a normal, healthy boy. But then, right before their eyes, it began to change. The face grew longer, bat's wings sprouted from his back, hooves replaced his feet. Then it began screaming, unearthly, inhuman howls. In some stories, the devil child flew away up the chimney and was never seen by the family again. In others, he first made a meal of all those gathered in the room. And so the Jersey Devil was let loose on the world. He's been spotted periodically ever since. Some say he makes a regular appearance every 7 years. Others say that he is seen only when the country is about to go to war. Among those who have reportedly had sightings of the creature is Napoleon Bonaparte's brother Joseph, who had a huge estate nearby Bordentown. Harry Leeds is a local resident who can trace his ancestry directly to the Jersey Devil. He says he's met his devilish relative on more than one occasion.
One evening, I was coming out of the bay and it was just about dark, and this hideous thing was there waiting. All I could see is those piercing eyes coming at me. They were just like two piercing red arrows.
Here at Leeds Point, we're actually not too far away from Atlantic City, about 20 minutes away. There's even a train you can take that stops in nearby Absecon. So if you want to take an afternoon off gambling, you can come on down here and do some devil hunting. But even if you don't find the house that spawned the devil, don't worry, your trip's not wasted. Just a few minutes down the road from Leeds Point is historic Smithville, New Jersey. Originally founded as a stagecoach stop between New York and Cape May, the town has been transformed into a tidy little shopping village that caters mostly to tourists. Tony Capola, general manager of the Smithville Inn, says a fair portion of his trade consists of devil hunters.
They want to know the folklore, they want to know the local history. They're interested in where the house is located, which is only actually a few miles from this point.
Looking for the Jersey Devil is a preoccupation for a lot of people. The Jersey Devil hunters call themselves the official researchers of the Jersey Devil.
Where we're about to go, we're going to go through a little bit more thicker woods, and then we're going to come up to a house foundation. This is the house that according to the legend of the Jersey Devil, this is where it was born. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to claim that this is some sort of evidence of anything, but frequently when we come out to this area, our batteries that are full die. I've had times where I've put in a set that was fresh and then it goes dead, and then we'll put in a new set that's fresh and they're also dead. Yeah. We may have heard it on one of our hunts in the past, and it was undeniably terrifying. It started off high in pitch and it lasted about 3 to 5 seconds off in the distance. It makes, you know, every part of your body covered in goosebumps.
Another good place to look for the Jersey Devil is the place where he likes to take a bath, the notorious Blue Hole. Locals say it's bottomless. It's actually about 10 feet deep.
People say that, you know, that they've seen the Jersey Devil down here. I think comes down here Saturday nights to take a bath. Once in a while, somebody's going to see him, I guess. You know? And of course, I was in Boy Scouting as a kid, and we camped down these areas, and we used to go out at nights and look for the Jersey Devil. And we never found them, but we would scare the heck out of all the new kids who were camping for the first time, you know.
People may laugh at the Jersey Devil in the light of day, but when you're out in the woods in the middle of the night, you'll think twice. I'm Vince Jolivet, and I'll see you down the road.